Hey guys, it's Logan, and welcome to the final mock draft. As the what's it called? Actual draft is on this Thursday, April 29th. Um, pretty sure 5 Pacific. Don't quote me on that. It might be 6. Um, but we are doing final mock draft. This one will be 2 rounds, twice the action as before. Just as like a little extra 1-2. Um, so also just a little precursor. The Baltimore Ravens have traded their one of their star tackles in Orlando Brown Jr. Just because if you haven't heard, he was playing right tackle, but they moved him to left tackle just because of injury. He really liked left tackle, plus left tackle is paid more, so he wanted to stay at left tackle. The Ravens didn't want to do that, so he requested a trade, and he was traded to the Kansas City Chiefs, which is just kind of interesting, just because the Chiefs are your main competition, and you're just strengthening their O line, which was atrocious. Now it's decent. Um, so kind of an odd move. They did get a first rounder, but the Ravens also gave up their second rounder, as you can see right there. Um, so we will be doing 2 rounds today, like I said, and let's get into it. Okay. Obviously Jaguars with the first pick. Y'all already know who it is. It's Trevor Lawrence. Um, then the Jets. This has kind of also been kind of locked in. So Zach Wilson. They pretty much, yeah. It's 1 and 2 are pretty much locked in. 3 is where it gets started. So the 49ers are in a really interesting position because they can take Trey Lance and they can take or they could take Justin Fields, or they could take Mac Jones. A lot of people have been mocking Mac Jones, and a lot of people like Mac Jones to the 49ers. I personally don't get it. I just see him I see him as a younger Jimmy Garoppolo with a better memory. So there is some value in that, but you're not really getting anything new. Um, I personally really don't like Mac Jones. He is not my favorite. He is definitely not my favorite. Um, so I personally like Justin Fields or Trey Lance here. Um, in my last mock draft, I did Trey Lance in this position. Just because I thought that they could develop him more and he could be a better quarterback. Um, so I am gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna give the 49ers Trey Lance. I like him here because you can develop him behind Jimmy Garoppolo, let him learn the system. He needs that extra year to um, sort of get into an NFL readiness, just because he didn't have the best competition um, with or being at North Dakota State. So I think Trey Lance to the 49ers is a pretty good fit, I guess, fit move, whatever you want to call it. Next, the Falcons. This one, so I do still like quarterback to them just because you can let that quarterback sit behind Matthew Ryan, or Matt Ryan. I don't know why I said Matthew. Um, but the Falcons also did restructure his contract, so he is cheaper now. So I think you do need to give him some threats. Obviously, you see tight end is one of the bigger needs. I think that is a really big need as well. So Kyle Pitts to the Falcons. That's great to me. Now the Bengals. This is an interesting one because the big debate is Jamar Chase, reunite him with Joe Burrow, give Joe Burrow an extra weapon, or protect Joe Burrow. Joe Burrow seems to like Jamar Chase, but Brett, you need to be protected. Like we don't want, or the Bengals don't want him to get an extra or have another ACL tear. Um, so I mean, the Jamar Chase is really enticing, but I think you do have to do Panay Sewell, protect Joe Burrow. You don't want him injured again. Which leads to the Dolphins. Now it's between Jamar Chase and I think Jalen Waddle. I like Jalen Waddle better than Devontae Smith. I kind of like Jalen Waddle better than Jamar Chase, but I feel like Jamar Chase is a better fit for the Dolphins. So I'll give him to them. Yeah. Now the Lions. So I think this one could either be Jalen Waddle, Micah Parsons, or Devontae Smith. I'm more leaning to Jalen Waddle. I mean, you could go Rashawn Slater just because, I mean, obviously you see the tackles and a big need. You could go Patrick Surtain. I think it's a little high for him. Um, but this is an interesting one. I think I'm going to give him Jalen Waddle. Yeah. All right. Now we have the Panthers. I don't think you take Justin Fields. I mean, you still can, or you can take Mac Jones if you really want. But uh, I think you take Rashawn Slater, try and protect Sam Darnold, give him what he didn't have in New York, and like actually try and protect him. Um, and get a very good, I think the most NFL ready tackle. Like at this moment, I think Rashawn Slater is better than Panay Sewell, but Panay Sewell can be way better than Rashawn Slater with a little bit of coaching. So now we are at my beloved Broncos. Um, this is an interesting pick as well. You can go Justin Fields. You can go Patrick Surtain. You can go J.C. Horn. You can go Mac Parsons. Mac Jones in the equation. Don't even ask me in the comments below. Yo, why didn't you take Mac Jones? He is not in the equation. I am not taking Mac Jones at the number 9 spot. And if the Broncos do, and Justin Fields is there, I'm gonna flip out. Um, so I just to divert from what I've said before. So my thing is, I there are 3 quarterbacks I am okay with taking at the number 9 pick: Justin Fields, Zach Wilson, and Trevor Lawrence. Obviously, those 2 aren't on the board anymore. But if Trey Lance and Mac Jones are here, I personally don't really want them. Trey Lance, because then you have to bring in a veteran presence, I think, so, to coach him, or to help him transition. I don't see that in Drew Lock. I'm not even sure who the backups are. I'm pretty sure like Jeff Driscoll or something like that, which that's not really enticing. Um, so this is an interesting pick. I think you can get linebacker in the second round. There are some very good linebackers. I really like Zaven Collins. I really like JOK. I really like Jamin Davis. I really like Nick Bolton. He's kind of dropped, but there are some good linebackers down the board. So I think with the pick, or this pick, the Broncos are taking Justin Fields, the Ohio State University. I know I've said they shouldn't take a quarterback, but this instance, I'm okay with it. It's still not my favorite move, but I'm okay if we grab Justin Fields. This leads us with the Dallas Cowboys. I think this is a pretty much a no-brainer. I've seen this in a lot of mock drafts. Patrick Surtain, reunite him with Trayvon Diggs. I know his last name is Diggs. I think that's Trayvon. But the other corner who played with him at Alabama. Um, so now it is the New York Football Giants. You could go J.C. Horn. It says corners in need. I can't really think of anybody other than Adoree Jackson, who they got, and James Bradbury, and James Bradbury's up there in age. Um, so I think J.C. Horn is definitely a possibility. Devontae Smith's a possibility. I don't love him here, but he definitely is a possibility. Um, Caleb Farley's a possibility, just, injury concerns. I do think it's too early for edge. If Jalen Phillips doesn't have injury concerns, he is definitely going like earlier, but he does have injury concerns. So, um, man, some people fell. Gregory Rousseau really fell. Joseph Osai really fell. Quincy Roche really fell. Ooh, I haven't looked at this one in a while. Hmm. Anyway, so I think this is a spot for Devontae Smith. You don't really have that separator. Um, Sterling Shepard is kind of a route runner. Evan Ingram is kind of a vertical threat, I guess you can say. I mean, you did get Kenny Galladay, but he's not a separator. So I do think this is the spot for Devontae Smith, which sucks for the Eagles, like right before. Um, but I think this makes it pretty clear you do have to go J.C. Horn. Um, yeah, very good man-to-man corner. Um, so I think they really need corner help. So there you go. Uh, Chargers at 13. I think you have to protect Justin Herbert. So it's between Christian Darrisaw, Tevin Jenkins. I like Christian Darrisaw here. Now the Vikings. This is an interesting spot. You can go Elijah Tucker. It's a little early, but you can try and reach a little bit. You can go Jalen Phillips, but again, injury concerns are there. You can try and go Quiddy Pay, get your payday. Um, I really don't know why Joe Tryon is rated this highly. I don't really see that big of an interest or that interest in me. I've heard NFL teams are crazy about him. I don't really see it. Um, so I think this is either between Jalen Phillips or Elisha Vera Tucker. I'm gonna go Jalen Phillips. Just mix it. Oh, I drafted him. Okay, it's Jalen Phillips. I was gonna switch it to Quiddy Pay, but whoops. Um, whoops. So now it is the Patriots at 15. Yeah. Ugh. Um, let's just Mac Jones or Micah Parsons. Mac Jones or Micah Parsons. Um, I think you can get your quarterback of the future. Again, I think it's kind of resetting with a Jimmy Garoppolo type, another pocket passer. Um, but it kind of seems they're shifting into more of a what's it called? Like a more spread type instead of just or spread smash mouth type instead of like that pocket passer. Um, like so you can't get Mac Jones, you can't get Micah Parsons. I'm gonna give him Mac Jones. There we go. Yep. Yeah, I feel good. Yeah. Then the Cardinals. This one I think is between Micah Parsons and Caleb Farley. Caleb Farley has had very bad injury concerns, but I think the Cardinals go for him. Just take that risk. He can be really good. Just again, injury concerns. Then the Raiders, obviously it says tackle is a need, so I mean Tevin Jenkins is right there. But I think I'm gonna go Micah Parsons. They really need linebacker help. I think Jeremiah Usukormoa can also be good there. Um, but that leads us again to the Dolphins. Uh, I think this is either between Kwity Paye, Aziz Ojolari, and Najee Harris. I like Paye and Harris. But this is an interesting pick. You can, yeah, this is interesting. I think I'm gonna go Najee Harris. Get your running back of the future. I get it's actually, let's see. So you have these guys. What pick do they have? Alright, they have 36. I think I'm gonna hold off on running back. Just because they have 36. That's a really early second round pick. Um oop. So I mean you can I think now it's between Zayvon Collins and Kwity Paye. I'm gonna go Kwity Paye, just because they need edge. Um, Washington football team, they could use Zayvon Collins. They could use Tevin Jenkins. They could use Elijah Vera Tucker. I'm gonna give them Tevin Jenkins. No quarterback is worth taking here. You need Tevin Jenkins. Bears, I'm gonna do Elijah Vera Tucker. Sure up that O line for Andy Dalton. Uh, and then that leaves the Colts. This is an interesting one because I do think you really need to shore up that spot that what's his name? Anthony Costanzo left when he retired. But you don't pick for a while. So I mean you could get a Dylan Radunz who I think is pretty good. So then you look at why won't it load? Okay. You look at corner. I think Greg Newsome is a very big possibility. I actually think I'm gonna give him Greg Newsome. Yeah, I'm gonna give him Greg Newsome. Yeah. Okay. Now the Titans. Corner is a big need for them. Receiver is a big need for them. I think you can go receiver, but I like one of these guys, Rashad Bateman, Elijah Moore, Kadarius Toney. And then corner, you do have Eric Stokes. I do like Eric Stokes, but I think you can get him later, or like one of these other guys. Like I like Asante Samuel. Uh, man, Sean Wade dipped. Man, yeah. But I think I'm going to give them Elijah Moore. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Alright, then corner, or I think it's corner for them, or edge. Um, who is still on the board at edge? Ezekiel Delary, Jason Noe. Those two are pretty good. I mean, Ezekiel Delary and Jason Noe. So, but then you also do need corner. Eric Stokes is a big possibility, but you can get him at 34. I'm fairly sure. I didn't really plan this out. Let's give him Ojolari. Or Owe. I'll do Ojolari. Yeah, why not? Alright, now I think this one has to be O-line. I don't really love anybody here. I would rather have Jalen Mayfield over Alex Leatherwood, but that's just me. But, you could try and get your running back of the future. know a lot of people have been looking at that. I don't love that. You could go Landon Dickerson. Um, I don't love that pick, but he's still on the board. Could get a Zayvon Collins. Man, JOK hasn't gone off. Oops. Man, I really don't know who to pick here. I am gonna give him Alex Leatherwood. Fill a spot that Alejandro Villanueva like did or left. This one I think is pretty clear. I'm gonna give him Trayvon Merrick. Morig sounds better or more cool. But they need safety help. He's a really good, or he's like one of the better safeties in this class. Um, which leaves the Browns. I think this is gonna be JOK, Jeremiah Usikoromoa. I could give him Zayvon Collins, but I like Usikoromoa more. Uh, let's give away to the Ravens. Yeah, I'm gonna give it away to the Ravens. Now the Saints. I think this is gonna be receiver. This could be the spot for Kadarius Toney. Could be the spot for Terrace Marshall. Could be the spot for Rashad Bateman. I think Kadarius Toney is a lot like Alvin Kamara. I know they're not the same position, but they are very similar. Um, kind of a do everything kind of guy. Um, so I think you want like a Terrace Marshall or a Rashad Bateman, or you could go corner. Um, could bring Asante Samuel back. Or I'm pretty sure his dad played for this. Oh no, his dad played for the Patriots. Um, that kind of leads me towards Eric Stokes. They kind of need everything, man. Um, uh, this is a difficult pick because they kind of need everything. I might give them Zayvon Collins. I honestly might give him Zayvon Collins. Or Zayvon Collins. Ugh, I can't speak today. I think it's between Zayvon Collins and Joe Tryon. I think I'm gonna give him Zayvon Collins. He's fallen a lot, but I think that he could be good for them. This I think should be receiver. I think this is a spot for Kadarius Toney. They don't have a smaller, shiftier guy. Then the Bills. This I think is. This one's difficult. I've seen people give him a running back and Najee Harris. I kind of like that pick, but I think they also need other stuff. Mm, I think I'm gonna give him Najee Harris, which kind of sucks for the Dolphins. Uh, Baltimore's back up again. I think this is a spot for Rashad Bateman. They need a receiver badly. So now the Bucks. I think this could also be the spot for receiver. You have Terrace Marshall down here, but you could also go Joe Tryon or Christian Barmore. Um, yeah, that's difficult. I think I'm gonna give him Terrace Marshall. Why not? Alright. Now the Jags as we go into round two. This could be the spot for O line. This could be the spot for a running back. I don't think it's the spot for a running back. Could be the spot for corner. You could go Eric Stokes, but I think I'm going to give him tackle in Liam Eichenberg. Yeah. And then Jets. I think this is the spot for Eric Stokes. Uh, Pretty good corner. He ran really fast at his pro day, like really fast. Um, so I mean, I know he doesn't play that fast, but uh, mm, alright. Now Falcons. Why not give him Joe Tryon? Why not? Dolphins. Now I think this is the spot for running back. I'm gonna give him Javante Williams. Why not? I think ETN's more of a home run hitter. Um, so now the Eagles. This could be the spot for a receiver. Could be the spot for a tight end. Could be the spot for a safety. There's a pretty good safety class. Or I think a more underrated safety class. I really like Javon Holland. I really like Richie Grant. Divine Diablo is an amazing name. Um, I think just think about what that means. Like, mm, listen to some music. I have no idea what this song is. But you could go receiver. There's some pretty good ones in Rondale Moore and Amari Rogers. I like Dwayne Eskridge. He's pretty good. Tylen Wallace is pretty underrated. Chetarius Tutu Atwell is really undersized. He's like smaller than Devontae Smith, and Devontae Smith is like 166 pounds, or that's what he measured it at. I'll give him Rondale Moore. Why not? Bengals. I know it's fun, but I don't know what song this is. Um, yeah, I don't know. I could give him more offensive line. Um, what's that tight end? Pat. Okay. Mm, what's that edge? Carlos Basham. Okay, I mean, this is difficult. I probably should have planned this out. All right. They don't really need a linebacker. They could go IOL, like with Landon Dickerson or Creed Humphrey. But I mean, receiver's a possibility. I mean, you might try Gregory Rousseau. I don't know. Or Boogie Basham is a possibility. Uh, I don't really know what to do with this pick. It says corner or QB is a need for them. I'm trying to think, man. So they have Tyler Boyd. They have T Higgins. Yeah. Ah. They don't really need slot because they have uh Tyler Boyd. I think Tyler Boyd's a slot guy. Uh, this one's difficult. I think I might give him more line. I think I'm gonna give him Landon Dickerson. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Alright, Panthers, they need QB or not QB, CB. Um I like Asante Samuel. I'm actually gonna give him to him. Or give Asante Samuel. Alright. Again, my Broncos. I do think this is the spot for linebacker. I really like Jamin Davis. You also have Nick Bolton, you have Jabril Cox, but I do think this is the spot for Jamin Davis. Really good, rangy guy. Um, Lions, yep, that's their name. Um, you could go corner here. You could go tackle here. Um, you have Sam Cosme, and so Yeah, I don't love Sam Cosmi to the Lions. I don't know why, it just doesn't seem to fit. Um, could go Christian Barmore, give him an IDL, but uh, hmm, I don't love that. I think I'm gonna give him corner. Just who? Man, Keith Taylor fell. Feel like there's Tay Gowan. Okay. Um, I don't know who to give the Lions. I mean, I could give him a second receiver. Man, there's a lot of fun in this. I'm sorry, music. You could go Diami Brown. You could go Amari Rogers. I don't think that's a spot for them. Oh, how about we give him Kellen Mond? No, I'm not. I'm not gonna give him Kellen Mond. But he could have been really good. He's really inconsistent. Like some days he's really good, some days he is not. Uh, mm, Alright, you could go linebacker. There's Baron Browning. I like Baron Browning. Um, who else is on it? Ooh, Nick Bolton's here. Uh, mm, hmm. I'm trying to decide between Nick Bolton and Baron Browning. I think I'll give him Baron Browning. Yeah. Alright, Giants. I think this is a spot for Edge. Why not give him Rousseau? I like. Why not? Alright, 49ers, I think this could also be a spot for Edge. Um, or you could give him IOL, interior line, like Creed Humphrey. I really like Wyatt Davis. He kind of fell. I think I'm gonna go Edge. Why not give him Boogie Basham? Like, why not? Okay. Cowboys. I think this is a spot for tackle. It's just who you like. I kind of like Jalen Mayfield here. I don't know why. He is rated kind of low, but why the hell not? Alright, Jags. This could be a spot for a receiver. Like you could go Mario Rogers, you could go Diami Brown. Um, you could even go running back. You could try and get a really good running back in Travis Etienne. Um, but wait, who's that corner? Uh, I think I'm gonna give him receiver. I think I'm gonna go Diami Brown. Yeah. All right. Pats. I think this is linebacker. I'll give him Nick Bolton. And then thought my fan was on. It's not. Chargers. I don't really think this is a spot. I mean, you do have Peyton Turner. He's 47th. They're 47th. But ooh, you could go safety. I kind of like Javon Holland here. I'll give him Javon Holland. Why not? Um, tackle for the Raiders. The Raiders. That's bad. Um, I don't know. Oh, is Christian Barmore still on there? Christian Barmore might still be there. Yep. Alright, I'm gonna give him Christian Barmore. Audio obviously is like right there. Alright, Cardinals, I'm gonna do running back. I don't think they brought back Kenyon Drake. I don't think they did. Why not give him Travis Etienne? I don't know. Sorry, just pushing my seat up. Alright, I think this could be the spot for safety. I really like Richie Grant. I really like Jamar Johnson. I haven't really looked at Jamar Johnson like it's extensively, but I've heard good things about him. If that counts for anything. This could be the spot for Jabril Cox. I think it is. Yep. Washington football team. I think this is gonna be safety. Nah. Hmm. I kind of want to give corner here, cause oh no, the Bears got rid of Kendall Fuller, not Kendall, Kyle Fuller. Kendall Fuller's on the Washington football team. I'm trying to think who their corners are. You do have Kendall Fuller. No, yeah, Kendall Fuller. You have do they still have not Quincy Dunbar? It might be Quincy Dunbar. Um, I know there's one Dunbar on there, but hmm, I'll give him Aaron Robinson. Why not? The Bears think this is a spot for tackle. Let's give him Sam Cosmi. Titans, I think. Corner. I like Elijah Molden. I like Calvin Joseph. I remember seeing Benjamin St. Just in a game. Um, and then a couple mock drafts. I've seen like some other guys down the board, but I'll give him Calvin Joseph. Why not? And then this is a spot. I think this is a spot for tackle. You have Dylan Redunce right here. I think I'm saying that right. It might be Redunce, or I'm just butchering it. Um, this could be the spot for IOL for the Steelers. You have Creed Humphrey. I think that sounds good. I don't know why my music's not playing. It's kind of annoying. Oh, this is Seattle's first pick. I forgot about that. Let's give him Joseph Osai. Why not? The Rams. Who's your at tackle? Ooh, Brady Christensen. And then IOL, you have Wyatt Davis. I like Wyatt Davis. I'll give him Wyatt Davis. Chiefs first pick. Right receiver. Do you have Amari Rogers? I'm trying to think. So Dwayne Eskridge is a slot guy. Nico Collins is not. I don't think. Amari Rogers, I don't think is. Um. So they have Tyreek Hill. He's not a slot guy. He's an outside burner. They have Travis Kelce. He's a tight end. Mecole Hardman's kind of a burn. Let's see. How big is he? He's 5'9", 211. And then I'll give him Dwayne Eskridge. Why not? Alright, Browns. This might be a spot for edge. Let's give him Ronnie Perkins. Saints. Let's give him Peyton Turner. Bills could have given him edge there. There's Quincy Roche, but I think it's a little early. Who you got at corner? You do have Elijah Molden. Receiver, Mari Rogers. They have Cole Beasley. kind of the same build. I think he might be a little stockier, or Amari Rogers. I mean, so I think let's go corner. Let's go Elijah Molden. Yeah, I don't know why my music stopped playing. All right. This could be the spot for Ifeatu Melifonwu. Hopefully, I didn't butcher that. Or Tyson Campbell. I like both of them. Or it could be a spot for tackle. Brady Christensen is still on here. Let's give him Brady Christensen. Chiefs are up again. Who's here at linebacker? Pete Warner. Who is at IOL? Quinn Miners. Yeah, let's give him Quinn Miners. Is his name Quinn Miners Wisconsin Whitewater? Or is that just like a typo? Because I'm pretty sure he went to Yeah, he went to Wisconsin. Is his name Quinn Miners Whitewater? Or is his name just like Quinn Miners, but he went to Wisconsin at Whitewater? I don't know. Alright, final pick. Um, this could be a spot for edge. I don't think it is. Who we have at running back? You do have Michael Carter. I do like Michael Carter. I like Kenneth Gainwell. I like Trey Sermon. Really showed up this year. Chuba Hubbard, I think, is too low. He should be higher. Um, he was really good at Oklahoma State. IDL. Ooh, Levi Onwuzurike. That's how you say it. Um, yeah, let's give him Levi Onwuzurike. All right, that concludes our draft. Hopefully y'all enjoyed. This is it over again. I do hope y'all enjoyed. Uh, hopefully the draft is okay. I have to go to the next round. What? Um, some holes I don't, or some stuff I don't love. But again, I do hope y'all enjoyed. Anyway, please give a thumbs up. And subscribe. Tell me what you think in the comment section below. If I'm absolutely stupid with some picks, if you liked other picks. I'm not the biggest fan of Joe trying to the Falcons, but or right now. I will probably do a reacting to the draft, or every team's draft, like next week. Um, yeah. Oh, uh, forgot to say this at the beginning of the video, but sorry for not posting anything last week. There really wasn't anything major going on. And then the Orlando Brown trade happened at the end of the week, so I thought I'd just put it in this video. But thank you all so much for watching. Please, again, hit that like button and subscribe and comment below what you think. And as always, thank you all so very much. Peace.